one that was accused but not guilty. I'm the only one that did not sin, and neither was any corruption in my mouth. I'm the only one that had the kind of blood. My DNA is the only kind that will reach to the highest mountain, flow to the lowest valley, cleanse me in soul. My blood is the only blood that can clear up the cause of sin, to cure up the condition of sin, cure up the habit of sin, and cleanse God's people so they can stand before Him and be reconciled to Him. You cannot be reconciled if you're covered with sin, but when you're covered with the blood, He does not see a low-down sinner. He sees what Jesus did on the cross of Calvary, and therefore He declares you are not guilty, not because you didn't do it. You're not guilty because He took the punishment that you should have taken. He bore the load that you should have borne, and therefore you are not guilty. Oh God, I thank you for the blood. Hebrews chapter 2 verse number 9. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that He by the grace of God should taste death for every man. When I think about Him not only dying for me, but He died for every man. Even that mean man that won't accept Him, even that so-called atheist. Did you all notice in the news last week, this nut from London called himself explaining the Big Bang Theory, had folks lined up for half a mile trying to get in 12 hours before the meeting took place, trying to get in. One man was found offering $1,000 for a ticket to get in to hear somebody explain the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory didn't need God. My God, you got people dumb enough to believe that. But here's some people right here who believe that Jesus Christ is not just a man, but He is God manifested in the flesh. And we need to be reminded that over and over again, because we live in a world that's trying to degrade Him and reduce Him to the lowest denominator. But it's time for those that know who He is to stand up and declare by the life that you live, by the example that you give, and by the words of your mouth, that Jesus is not only a God, He is the only God. He's the only wise God. He's the soon coming King. He's the Prince of Peace, the Lord of Lords. He's the power, the sanctifier. He's my righteousness and my wisdom. He's my justification. He's my hope. He's my future. He's all that I have. He's all that I need. His name is not somebody. His name is Jesus. Father's not His name. Son is not His name. Those are His positions. But His real name is Jesus. And at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. Every tongue shall confess. By the name of Jesus, demons have to flee. By the name of Jesus, the sick get well. By the name of Jesus, the bound is set free.
Lord have mercy.